Be a social media team. We'll create a custom plan specifically for your business so that you can focus on your business.
Perfect. How do I start?
Call 949-7027 or go to www.yellowmediagroup.com/Cayman Social. Yellow, we know social. Stepping on the scale and opening your electric bill can have very similar dreadful effects.
I can't take it anymore!
Well, no more. The future is here with the new EcoPower line of fitness equipment from Sport Art at Fitness Plus. Innovative technology that converts 74% of human energy into utility to grid electricity. Exercise in the convenience of your own home and watch your electricity bills go down. For more information on this revolutionary technology, visit the Fitness Plus showroom in Alexander Place, Industrial Park, or call 938-3487 or email fitnesspluscayman.com. Change your body and the world one workout at a time with Sport Art and Fitness Plus.
Radio Cayman Super Jam.
S-A-T.
Sponsor Appreciation Tuesday.
Sponsor Appreciation Tuesday.
Sponsor Appreciation Tuesday.
S-A-T.
And hello, Radio Cayman Nation. Thanks for letting me interrupt your Super Jam show for the day. We have a Sponsor Appreciation Tuesday interview lined up here with Mr. Michael Webster of Cayman Insurance Center. Michael, how are you today?
I'm doing good, doing good. A little cold, but I'm doing good.
A little cold, or you have a cold?
I have a cold.
Oh.
And it is a little cold in here, too. But
little chicken noodle soup. I'm sure some of our listeners can call in and offer some home remedies to address that cold.
Yep.
We also have Mr. Bob Reece in the studio.
I like how you said that. Bob Reece. Oh, my God. That is
Mr.
really
Bob
loud.
Reece.
Mr. Bob Reece.
Mr. Bob Reece.
It goes to show I'm very old. Thank you very much.
You are the legend of radio. And seasoned for our listeners out here.
I'd say there's a few people here, including Lynn and Loxley, and there's a lot of legends here in Radio Cayman land.
There's absolutely, but I was just more referencing on general terms of
being old?
Overall radio. For those that are out there in Radio Cayman Nation, Mr. Bob Reece was actually my mentor back in the day. Only a few years ago back in the day.
Only a few years. Thank you for saying that. That was very kind of you. Yeah, but very enjoyable. Very, very astute. And obviously now you're cutting your teeth on interviewing and doing live talk radio, which is amazing.
The protege has come, he's making his Padawan. What's the line from Star Wars? The young Padawan?
The young Padawan. Oh, my God.
Taking on the master. Live on the radio.
And frighteningly so.
Yes, but thanks again for coming in, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
And a big thank you, Michael, as well, for sponsoring the Super Jam show for the past, been a year and a half now that you've been involved with the show. And how do you like it so far?
Oh, loving it.
Yeah?
Loving it. The feedback is great.
Good stuff. We always like to hear that. And I mean, at the end of the day, we want to make sure that we are here to cater to our listeners, but without the support of our sponsors, it's that chain reaction has to happen, and your support really drives that reaction forward. And thank you again.
Thank you.
But you've been involved with a few other projects outside of your core Cayman Insurance Center, and you've been heavily involved in supporting the Grand Cayman Auto Show-Off.
Cayman Grand Auto Show-Off.
Man, you're confused even more.
I know.
It was a tongue twister, it was.
It took me a year to get it right, trust me. Even now, I just say, sponsored by Automotive Art. There you go.
That's it.
There you go. As long as you get the sponsor tagline in, you're good, right? We only follow the cars.
It works for me.
Yep.
What inspired the name first? So before we get into the event, what inspired flip-flopping Grand and Cayman?
Just to make a difference, so it's not just Grand Cayman, because it could be, Little Cayman, it could be Cayman Brack.
That's true.
Grand Cayman, so that's, yeah.
I like it. All right, so Auto Show-Off, 2018. This is the fifth year.
Fifth year. 6 years going, but fifth year doing it. Yeah.
Fifth year doing it.
Yeah. Took off a year because my son was born.
It's a good reason to take a year off.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank
He's
you.
a little older now.
Yeah, almost 4.
And
got another one.
Another one now?
4 months.
Congratulations. Big steps, big steps. But tell us a bit about the history of the auto show. Like, what inspired 6 years ago?
Well, myself and Shelby Carlos, that one's Kubo right now. He started off doing a little night thing by 7 Mile. What's the name of the place? 7 Mile.
7 Mile Shops.
7 Mile Shops. Yeah. And then we just said, let's turn it into a car show. So the following year, we got together and we just started doing it. And it's been a success so far, even though there's a couple times, and Bob can tell you, we started a little late promoting it, and it still has done good. So
he reminds you of the guy who says, and they keep on dragging me back. They're not doing a really good job of dragging him back. He basically is the one-man show. Not to take anything away from the other people that help and support him, But the auto show-off without Michael is an auto no-show off. There is none. An example was last year where it was probably the biggest one ever. We didn't measure the crowd. We don't have number of monitors. But there was at least 2,000 people there. There was over 50 cars. It was in the middle of, it was April Fool's Day, and I kind of brought that up to Michael to do it because April Fool's kind of a surprise. Never again.
Yeah, it was the hottest day of the year, too.
I mean, all three of us here have lived in Cayman for a long, long time. And I can remember when April 1st was still spring. No. This was literally temperatures, if you were out in the open, you could fry an egg on the top of your head. It was frightening. And then he moved it by accident to, November, which is brilliant.
All right.
Yeah, it falls after Pirates Week and the week before Black Friday.
Perfect.
And also right before Christmas. So why not do it then?
Now, just for our listeners that may not have been aware of what the auto show-off entails, is this talking about car maintenance issues? Is this about viewing cars? Or what can the people anticipate coming to the show?
You come out and enjoy it. It's a bunch of cars. You have anywhere from your Honda Civics until, we have Ferraris. It's a show car. You show off your cars, basically. Perfect. And show off your cars, show off your bikes. That's it, really.
That's great, though.
And we do have other stuff going on as well throughout the day, especially for kids. And we have the dunk booth. We have, and that's for Mimi's Happy Cart that we're doing this year, and all the sponsors that's going to be out there. So,
over the course of the past 5 years, has there been any really standout moments that you can remember that you can go back to and say, you know what, these are some pretty amazing things that we've done over the course of those 5 years?
Really, just the feedback every year. Every year they say, "Oh, when are you going to do the next car show?" So. Every year I say I'm not going to do it.
I was there.
And for the past 5 years. But no, it's just the feedback from everybody, loving it and coming out to support it. The cars, we get different cars every year showing off, So it's really that. And just I'm passionate about the cars. So, I do it for fun.
What are the, in your humble opinion, what are some of the best cars you've seen at the show off?
There's quite a few. You have...
You can't put your car in there, by the way.
My car was in there the first year.
Okay.
It will be there next year. I promise you. There's been a couple Supras out there, but I have one. Some of the bikes have been amazing as well. We had a purple car last year. I can't remember the brand, but it was a one of a kind. I think they made maybe 50 in the whole world. That was out there. Then we had the R8, the Audi R8, and a couple other nice looking cars.
I think what people don't realize is that there's so many massive car fans in Cayman. People here, believe me, for an island of 60,000, we have in excess of 60,000 registered vehicles. And you have inside of those portions of people that are fanatics about their cars, you've got guys that love their Mustangs, so you'll see a row of Mustangs here at this event.
Yeah.
You'll see a row of...
BMWs.
Another row of, let's say, Infinities. And even now, with the Kia coming out with, like, the Optima and those, people here appreciate their cars. I think almost too much. And again, that's talking about a guy who's had a Porsche on this island, which I think is ridiculous. But the bottom line is that even though we don't have a lot of road to drive on, we like driving on it in style. And that's really the Cayman way.
I like that. It is something new, especially for November. When we have Pirates Week, a lot of the events going on, a lot of 5K races. We have the marathon coming up, Black Friday big shopping. This is something that's a little more, not low-key, because it's actually pretty amazing to come out and see some of the amazing cars, but it's something that you can bring your family out to, bring the kids out to, and all the kids are going, ooh, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, we'll have a bouncy
but they can't
castle.
touch.
We'll have a bouncy castle this year for the kids as well. So,
all right, so walk us through the kids' activities you have. I heard you say the dunk booth.
We have a dunk booth, so we'll be dunking a few people. Hopefully we'll get some more.
Can you reveal who's being dunked?
Not yet. Come out the day of the show.
It's a secret. It's a secret.
Hey,
But they are going to be figures of prominence in Cayman.
Yes.
So it's going to be, you'll have a very worthwhile, visceral feeling when you put them in the water.
I think Ray and Limber need to come from.
I know Ray
from
is-
Radio Cayman to be dunked too.
I know Ray wants to be there, and I know Lindbergh is now giving us dirty looks like we're going to be
If you
off
put
air.
Bob on there, sign me up.
I think Ling just cut off my headset, so I couldn't hear what he was saying.
No, Lynn just offered me up as a sacrifice. I love you, Lynn.
So, okay, so we have some notable figures who are going to be dunked.
Yep.
Can you tell us how many figures so far?
Not yet.
Okay, fair enough. Now, is this free for people to participate in the
It
dunk
is.
contest?
It is free to come and watch.
Okay.
You do have to register if you want to bring your car out. It is $25. Anything that we make off of that will go back towards registration for winners, and
Okay.
also to Mimi's Happy Card as well.
Sure, and I want to explore. We're going to take a break in a few minutes, but I want to explore the Mimi's Happy Card. That's the happy-go-lucky story of the car show.
Yeah.
Or the car show off.
Yes.
It's a tongue twister. I'll get it. I will, for the end of the segment, I will get it.
The super feel-good story of the...
Yeah.
That I got surprised with. I mean, we had already started. I think I had helped commit Automotive Art to our marquee sponsorship. And then Michael came back and goes, Bob, I forgot to mention this, but I'm definitely pointing everything in the auto show off towards Mimi's Happy Cart. And I'm like, okay, what is that? And he'll detail it for you.
Yeah, after the break, I definitely want to go into it more because it's a pretty extensive story and one of those kind of wowing
It's an awesome feel-good story. It really is.
No, absolutely. So we have for kids, we have the Dunk booth. We have the Bounce Castle.
Bounce Castle. We'll have snow cones out there, ice cream. So come out.
Fantastic.
Come on,
and this
bro.
is at
This is
Cost
going to be
Less.
at Cost You Less parking lot.
Yep.
And it is from 11 till 6 on November the 18th, which is the Sunday. Next week Sunday.
Okay.
Or this coming Sunday, yeah.
This Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Come up with you that quickly, huh?
Yeah.
It's boom boom.
So 11 to 8.
11 to 8. Sorry, 11 to 6.
Sorry,
11 to 6.
11 to 6 on the 18th.
Yes.
Fantastic. And we just mentioned that Automotive Art is one of the primary sponsors of this year's event.
Yep,
We're the
it's
marquee sponsor, and we're quite proud of that. I've firmly believed that this was an event, and Wayne Kirkconnell, obviously owner and CEO for Automotive Art, has been right on board with the fact that there is no events like this throughout the year. We're a big car fraternity or car society here in Cayman. Pretty much anybody who is old enough to drive and has a license has a vehicle. At the same time, I think that a lot of times you don't get a chance to really, like I said earlier, viscerally get next to these really awesome cars. And this gives you a chance, like if you can't go to the auto show in Miami or the auto shows anywhere else, this gives you a fantastic opportunity to kind of rub up against some of the nicest vehicles in Cayman. You can't rub up too close, remember. These are very, high-end cars. But at the same time, you can kind of picture yourself in them, which is kind of cool.
Thanks for that. That's I want to get more about the Automotive Art input into this during the second half of this segment. We do have to take a quick commercial break right now, but I do want to give a shout out to our listeners and let them know that stay tuned to the Super Jam. Throughout this show, we'll be giving away a $25 gift certificate to Automotive Art.
Yep, exactly. And you can use it for almost anything. Let me rephrase that. You can use it for anything. I only put almost there because some things might not be just $25, but it's a great step in the right direction.
Absolutely, it is. On that note, let's take a quick commercial break, and we'll come back with more Super Jam right after this.
S-A-T.
Aha, matey!
Believe me, there's lots of fun.
Boy, there are a lot of things happening this Pirates Week.
Too much for 1 week.
This week we will have the song contest winners on the Flex,
along with the District Ambassador costume winner.
I think this show would showcase creativity in several ways.
New music is a great way to show creativity.
A new dress and especially shoes too.
Well, we can have some cassava cake and homemade ice cream to celebrate that.
This ain't no carnival. It's a Pirates Festival.
Our word of the week is commemorate. COMMEMORATE. It is a verb to celebrate an event, a person, or a situation by doing or building something.
You can join us this Wednesday from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Radio Cayman 89.9 FM for Youth Flex, a program for all people by young people. Youth Flex, more in top.
Feel the vibes and flow of Merengue Town under sole ownership by Mr. Johnny. With daily drink specials, new pool tournaments, karaoke, and the flair for the wild side. Only at Merengue Town, located in Georgetown on Boilers Road off Walkers Road. Liven up your week and let loose with Merengue Town. It's time. Feel the rhythm. Time to feel the vibes. It's time for Merengue Town.
A caring and community spirit, cherished family and cultural values. These are some of the things that still embodies the Caymanian way of life in the Eastern Districts today. Savannah Pharmacy, your neighborhood pharmacy, located in Countryside Shopping Village, is delighted to offer products and services of real value. Whether it's catering to your family's medical needs or carrying apparel, gifts, and beauty products, Savannah Pharmacy provides you with more than just prescriptions. Remember, they're always just around the corner with everything your family needs and convenient opening hours, including Sundays and holidays. Savannah Pharmacy. For more information, call 946-3336.
Join us on International Men's Day. Head to the premiere of the thought-provoking short film Men's Voice on Monday, 19th November, and bag great seat prices. Free admission to the 15-minute local documentary. Hear them, see them, support them. Watch a cross-section of male influencers talking about the big issues facing men today. Hear what they have to say about overcoming those problems. See Men's Voice at Regal Cinemas on November 19th at 6 p.m. And continue the conversation because men's issues matter. Our football, our game.
My name is Alfredo Whitaker, president of CIFA, Cayman Island Football Association.
Hey, it's Brody Thomas representing Tigers FC.
This is Ramon Seeley representing Boyintown.
Hey, this is Roberto Lopez representing Kiyombra.
My name is Mark Campbell and I'm the Assistant General Secretary of Cayman Islands Football Association, CIFA.
This is Brody Thomas representing Tigers FC.
Our football, our game.
Cayman Islands Football Association.
Building a better future for Cayman football.
CIFA, Cayman Island Football Association.
Go out, support the games in your district.
Cayman's cruise industry must be preserved and developed. It is a myth that the cruise lines will continue to call on Cayman at the rate they do now without the piers. It is a fact that the mega-class ships will not be tendered. Arrivals will decline by half over time as the older ships are decommissioned. This will hurt our economy and thousands of Caymanians who work in this industry. If we want to continue providing opportunities for Caymanians, we need the piers. Support the piers. Support our tourism.
Radio Cayman Super Jam.
S-A-T. Sponsor Appreciation Tuesday.
Sponsor Appreciation Tuesday.
Sponsor Appreciation Tuesday.
S-A-T.
And welcome back to the Super Jam. In case you're just tuning in, I'm Reece, and I've interrupted your regularly scheduled program with DJ Lynn to bring you the the Cayman Grand Auto Show-Off 2018.
Correct.
Yes, so we have in the studio Mr. Michael Webster of Cayman Insurance Center, a proud sponsor of the Super Jam, and Mr. Bob Reece, representing Automotive Art here today, to talk about the Cayman Grand Auto Show-Off 2018. I promised you at the end of the segment I would get it, and I just did.
I'm impressed.
Took me 5 tries, but I got it.
Yeah, but now you got it down. Now you won't be able to say it any other way.
No,
can't do it.
But I mean, I do like the approach you took to it, to give it a unique name, because it sticks out.
Absolutely.
It does actually trigger you to think about it that much more.
Yep.
So before the break, we were talking briefly about part of the proceeds of this event is to raise funds for Mimi's Happy Cart.
Correct.
Tell us a bit about Mimi's Happy Cart. I had never heard about it, and I think a lot of people had not heard about this.
Well, I believe it was started this year. The Ebanks family out of West Bay, their daughter was born with a brain cancer. She's had 2 brain surgeries before she was 1 year old, 5 or 6 rounds of chemotherapy. And since then, they've been blessed. They really have. I mean, the family is amazing. This year, I believe they started the Mimi's Happy Cart, which is a cart that goes around the children's ward at the hospital, giving them crayons, coloring books, little toys to make them smile. So it's basically make a sick kid smile. That's what they're trying to do. Them going off island for procedures and checkups for their daughter, which just turned 5, I think, back in May, and she's actually just learning how to walk too. Amazing, though. I met with them a couple weeks ago and told them what I wanted to do, and they were so happy. So everything that we make, is going towards the Mimi's Happy Cart at the hospital. If you want to donate anything, whether it be, crayons, coloring books, you can bring out to the show if you want, and we'll take everything over to the hospital. Or if you want to, you can actually take it to the hospital yourself and drop things off there. That's just make a sick kid smile. That's what their motto is. So
it's a pretty noble cause. You can't really go wrong with
exactly.
that.
And if you want to know a little bit more about it, you can Google it or go on Facebook. Their webpage is Miracle for Mimi.
Mimi is spelled
M-I-M-I.
So Miracle for Mimi.
Correct.
On Facebook.
Correct.
And that page will tell you all about the Mimi's Happy Cart and how it's come about and a bit of the history of this young family.
Exactly.
It's an inspirational story. We're both young fathers ourselves.
Yeah.
So it's something that you can actually, it's very tangible very quickly all of a sudden.
And she when I went there to meet with the family, just amazing. She's learning how to walk, and they're still teaching her stuff that a normal kid at 5 years old would be a lot more advanced. But man, let me tell you, what an amazing little girl and family.
Inspirational story or project that her parents have launched here. So once again, that was the Facebook page again is Miracle for Mimi.
Miracle for Mimi.
For Mimi, and at the actual car show, Cayman Grand Auto Show Off 2018, you're going to be people can actually bring their crayons or coloring books, any kind of things, small items that would fit on a cart.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. And in art, come out and dunk Ray when you see him.
I like how he laughs when he's laughing on air.
I gotta keep it a little.
And anything we make, any cash donations from the dunk booth, of course, will then also just go back towards Mimi's Happy Cart. So.
That's very noble of you. Yeah. But you're also doing during the break. You mentioned you're doing another tribute as well.
Yes, Breakers Speedway just recently did a tribute for Joe Myrie, for the late Joe Myrie. So I spoke to Sammy Jackson a couple days ago, and I said, let's do something for him over there at the car show as well. So we're going to do, sometime during the show, we'll maybe take off maybe 10 seconds, 20 seconds, whatever, and have all the cars start up and do a rev just for Joe. So it'll be kind of like a quiet moment, but lots of revs.
Quiet but loud.
Quiet but loud.
Very nice.
We're also loud. We'll be doing a sound competition as well for like the highest bass. Our
highest bass in the car.
Correct. So
are there any other competitions going on?
No, car show and sound competition. So of course, we have a bunch of different categories for cars.
Okay. What's the categories?
Oh, there's quite a few. Just name some. Best car, best in show. We got the crowd favorite. Where the crowd favorite will actually be selling tickets, and you get to choose your crowd favorite, and at the very end we'll add those up. And anything we make off of that is going towards Mimi's Happy Cart as well.
It's a taste of Cayman ripoff. I love it.
It's not a ripoff.
I'm joking when I say ripoff, but the point is it's a brilliant way to get people to participate.
Yes.
The most important thing is that all that is going towards
Mimi's Happy Cart.
There you go.
Didn't they get rip it off from the People's Choice Awards? Isn't that how?
But we will be
the homage. How's that?
We will have lots of prizes to give away. We have a TV from Cost You Less. We have gift certificates from all our sponsors. So there's a lot to win.
How do they win prizes at the gate? Do you guess?
No, that would be buying a ticket for your crowd favorite.
Okay.
And then we'll be calling
the
throughout the day.
Fair enough.
So.
Okay. So, but the entrance is free.
Yeah, entrance is free to come in, other than if you want to register your car.
Okay. And how late can people register their cars?
Really, it's cut off now, but if you can let me know by Friday, we can fit you in.
Okay.
Call me at 925-5433.
Say that one more time.
925-5433.
And there'll be a big ad in the Friday Compass. So we are definitely supporting Cayman Zone, which is obviously Radio Cayman. And although the Cayman Compass isn't Cayman Zone in the sense that it is a public service, it is one of our two papers. Most important, though, is that we are making sure that you know all about it, you hear about it, you see it. Thanks to you guys. If you check social media and look for, obviously, the Cayman Grand Auto Show Off.
You almost did it. Almost.
Yeah, again, I paused.
I'm waiting for Mike to get it. I'm waiting for Michael, actually.
To be honest, he does what I do usually, which is just to say the auto show off, because that's what it is.
This year, I've actually put initials for ASOV, which is auto show off, and the V is 5.
Nice. Went Roman numerals. I
Yeah,
like it.
yeah.
Well, you've hit a new level when you start incorporating Roman numerals and things. You've hit like the new echelon of like.
Although the next one being VI is going to sound auto show off VI.
Yeah, we'll come up with something there.
It'll be unique. Back to how unique this is.
Yes.
The real pluses of this are that there used to be a variety of auto shows. I mean, and radio stations like the one I worked for when I was with Hurley's Entertainment. I also helped support some with other people doing it when I was working with Paramount. But this one has kind of like it didn't need any of that before. It didn't use any of that. It kind of did in a little fashion, but before they were always grossly or greatly supported by the media industry that they were tied to. In this case, we have, with social media, with the new media that we have out there, and also with the media that I feel is the best media for conversing, which is radio, I think that you've got all the bases covered. We're helping do all of his social media, all of his promotional online media, and with Radio Cayman doing what they're doing, I think that you've basically covered the bases of talking and visualization.
Yeah, you're right. I think most people in Cayman, after this segment, will know all about the Cayman Grand Auto Show Off 2018. And that was without looking at my paper.
Next time he's going to do it right from there, it'll sound awesome.
Let me hold this up for you.
There we go. But let's be fair. In all fairness, you are the sponsor for the Super Jam show, likewise with Cayman Insurance Center. But this event doesn't happen without the sponsors that have supported your show.
Correct. Yeah, correct.
Walk us through your list of sponsors, because these are important.
Well, the main person, marquee sponsors, Automotive Art and AA Media. Then we have
Thank you.
A big sponsorship from Ceramic Pros as well. Multi-Images, Carte Blanche is also another sponsor. Then we have Napa, ATD Automotive, Creme Garments, which they're doing all the T-shirts for us, and people get those at the day of the show. Then we have Club Save doing some also social media for us as well. Monster Energy, they came out last year, did a great booth as well. This year they're doing it, and they're going to have other girls. So come out and see the girls. Car City, which they're actually sponsoring the dunk booth for us. Cafe del Sol. We got Big J's or BJ's Electronics. Loud 345, of course, costs you less. And then a big shout out to Bobby at Digital Customs. He's actually going to bring out a few cars to do some sound as well. So come out and see it. Be a fun, family, full day, believe me. Hopefully it's not too hot either.
No, absolutely. And this is on Sunday, November 18th from 11 to 6 p.m.
Yep, correct.
Is there a Facebook page that people can find out more information, or a website?
Yeah, there's Facebook and Instagram, Cayman Grand Auto Show Off. Just put it in Facebook and it'll pop up. Or Instagram will pop up.
Cayman Grand Auto Show Off.
Correct.
All right, to make sure everyone knows it's Cayman Grand. Well, it's important. You got to make sure people actually look for the right things.
Absolutely. But what
Auto Show Off 2018.
What you really want to know, too, more important than anything else, it is going to be in the Cost You Less parking lot. Yes. And the best part about this that kind of was missing and at the same time a plus and a minus, last year it was at Grand Harbor and there was decent parking, but now it's a Sunday. Last year it was a Saturday.
Yeah, that's the first Saturday we did, and I'll never do that again.
It was slamming. But here's the point, is it's the Cost You Less parking lot is where they're going to showcase the cars. But all the other parking that they have there, the central area, all of it, and even across the street, wherever you want to talk about, is available. So before, when people have had a problem, because I'm not going to go there and then park somewhere else. No, this gives you a chance to park in the right spot.
Yep.
Close. Even if you're parked in the third parking lot over, it's a 2-minute walk.
And the best part is at the end of the day, you can just go right across to the beach.
Exactly.
Good.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. That's brilliant.
And we'll have food out there, drinks, so come out and enjoy. You got 7 Mile Burgers over there, and I have a friend that actually has a food cart, that Darryl Paddyfoot. So it'll be good. Lots of good food too.
That's perfect. We're just getting quite close on time here, so I want to remind our listeners really quickly that sometime during the next hour, DJ Lynn will be giving away a $25 gift certificate to Automotive Art, and a big shout out to Automotive Art. Thank you so much for that. Michael, remind us of the dates one more time.
November 18th from 11 till 6. It's the Cayman Grand Auto Show Off 5 2018, and it's going to be at the Cost You Less car park.
Fantastic. And there is a fundraiser event as well for the Mimi's Happy Cart.
Correct. Yeah.
You can find that information at Miracle for Mimi on Facebook, and more information about the Cayman Grand Auto Show Off 5 2018 on Facebook.
Facebook and Instagram.
Correct. Bob Reece, Automotive Art, thank you so much for coming in.
Our pleasure.
Michael? Appreciate it. And thank you as always for
Always
sponsoring and supporting the Super Jam Show. I know the DJs in the studio definitely appreciate your support for the past year and a half.
Thank you.
All right, on that note, listeners, thank you so much for letting us temporarily interrupt your regular scheduled programming. I will send you back to DJ Lynn right now.
All right, thank you, Racing. Like we said, we're going to be giving away a $25 gift certificate, so you got to make sure you guys stick tuned right here to, of course, one and only Radio Cayman 89.9 FM. It's all about sponsorship appreciation Tuesdays. That's how we're doing it. About now, keep locked. Coming up.
S-A-T.
Welcome to Funky Tank Shedden Road. More than just music. I see that you are very impressed with that television set right there.
Good stuff.
Funky Tanks.
Find it all at Funky Tanks.
Welcome to Funky Tanks Savannah. I see you're browsing with interest our musical instrument section.